Bostic says the Fed is likely to consider rate cuts soon, but doesn't face urgency. Federal Reserve Bank of Atlanta President Bostic Fed does not face urgency to cut rates given current economy. Strong economy argues for patience in adjusting monetary policy. Fed likely to soon contemplate cutting rates. Inflation likely to decline more slowly than markets expect. Fed has made solid progress in lowering inflation. U.S. economy is in a good spot. Unlikely January CPI signals big change in trend of weakening inflation. Sees case U.S. economy less sensitive to interest rate changes. Fight is not finished on getting inflation back to 2%. Job market is remarkably strong. Overall economic risks have become more balanced. Remarks by National Economic Advisor Lael Brainard. Today's strong recovery is laying solid foundations for the future. It is a pleasure to join NABE in its annual assessment. It is a good moment to assess our economy's recovery. There is broad agreement that the strong U.S. recovery has exceeded expectations following the devastation of the pandemic and the Putin price shock to food and energy. Weak verbal intervention on the yen from Japan's Finance Minister Suzuki. Japan Finance Minister Suzuki won't comment on forex levels. Important for currencies to move in stable manner reflecting fundamentals. Stable moves of FX desirable. Must respect independence of BOJ. Up to BOJ to decide monetary policy. Closely watching FX moves with a high sense of urgency. Up to BOJ to decide monetary policy including the timing of ending negative interest rates. Am aware there are various opinions in financial markets about the fate of negative rates. Won't comment on FX intervention as doing so may affect the market. Slowing business activity means Aussies will find it harder to land a job in coming months. In short, Australia's job market has turned the corner, according to leading economists, who point to slowing business activity in addition to an uptick in the unemployment rate. The Business Council says business conditions must be addressed, while the Treasurer says the slowdown is an inevitable consequence of rising rates, persistent inflation and global uncertainty. US dollar to Japanese yen forecast, economic data and intervention risks impact price action. Friday's focus, U.S. producer prices, consumer sentiment, and Fed commentary, influenced the U.S. dollar to Japanese yen's near-term trajectory amid intervention concerns. The U.S. dollar to Japanese yen fell by 0.42% on Thursday, ending the session at 149.891. Japanese government threats of intervention and weaker than expected U.S. retail sales figures contributed to the losses. The Bank of Japan, U.S. economic data, and Fed commentary need consideration on Friday. Thank you.